Hi friends. So now we are in the fifth part of Power Apps application learning in Microsoft 365. So in the previous video, we learned about how to create a data source and how to create an application using the previously created data source and how to link the application with the website. Okay, now we are going to see about the data source in different manner. Okay, so let's get into our application. So this is what we created in the previous video, right? So now we must go into this data icon. You can see in the left pane, you can see this data icon. Click on that. Go to connectors. Click SharePoint. Set your account. And search for your website. I'm going to choose this education website. Click on the list that you need to link with your application. Click on connect. Okay, now your list is getting linked with your app. Now what you should do is go to this icon. Okay, before getting into this icon, you just go to create one new screen. Okay, now you go to insert icon, search for data table and select for the list that you need to display here. Okay, now you see your list has got displayed in your new data table. Okay, so this you can see here. See, in screen 1, your data table 2 has got listed. You have 4 columns here and you have your data table is your table name and it is in the screen 1. Okay, so this is how you can list your data source in the form of table. Okay, now let's see how to insert a form into our application. So create a new screen. Go to insert, forms, click on edit. Now choose your data source, student details. Wait for some time. So see, your form is got applied here. So let us run this. Just wait a minute. Yes. So since your default mode is in edit, you must change to new because you're creating a new form, right? Then you can do it. It can be attachment is not needed. It can be like this. Now you create a button. Okay. So in this button, you just name the button to submit. And you just give a formula for this button here. So you see on in the submit button I have given this formula, submit form or form 1, the form name. Now you can play your application. In title you can give your name. I'm going to give Sri CSEB and submit. So on submitting, no items to display because once you submit your form, it will give you have completed one action. So it is giving no items to display. To give multiple entries, you have to add a new formula again. Okay, you create new form 1 and semicolon. Now you run your application. Just wait. Here this would be an edit form. Default is new. This is in submit, right? Now run your application. You give your name, any name what you need to give. Select the department, section, submit. So now you see the next form is coming. I mean the new form you have got. So you can give another name also. Sam Mac C submit. So you will get another form. So like this you can give multiple entries. Okay. Now in case if the user is giving any wrong entry to the form and he has to erase it. So in that case you just give a button. Okay, place it here. Give name, refresh And the formula for this button should be refresh, that is reset form 2 form 1. Okay, now I'm just playing my application. I will give some random thing. Now I do refresh. See, the entries has got deleted, so you can give your new entry. So this is how to choose the refresh button and the submit button. So I think you're clear with this form concept. So next thing is to display the records in a list. Let's create a new screen here. Let's go to gallery, select vertical, choose your set list, just add this. So now you can see on clicking gallery also your list is getting displayed, and you have to see that what are the entries you gave through application, okay, is also getting displayed here. So Aisha, Sam, okay, this is also you must note. So this is how you can create an application, create a list, add a list to your application, and also you can add the records to your list using the application, mobile application. So various options you have seen here. Let's play this application. Now you can see all the details from the start to last. It's been listed here. Here also you can click on one particular application and in one particular record. It may not go because it is in the form. Okay, so this is what the difference between your list and your form. So I think you're clear with the creating a form and creating a list, linking it with form, and giving user entries through an application. So that's it. So let's see in the next video with some interesting concepts. Thank you, friends. If you have any doubts to be clarified, you can drop the comments in the comment box. Thank you.